the hell?
Hey, I'm Livewire Charlie.
And I'm Dangerous.
And we are Live Danger.
And you're watching
PJ
and DG
Talk Wrestling.
What's going on, everybody?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Where are we?
We are somewheres. We are in the void.
I'm in catering.
Oh, there we go. Welcome back, everybody. DJ here.
Danger Ginger here.
Floating
There
between
I am. I don't know what's going on here tonight. How's everybody doing? Who's ready to talk some PWU Justified? And some results from the SPO Live Monster Factory TRL this past Friday as well. We got a lot to talk about. Yeah, a lot to talk about. Some of it relevant to PWU.
Yeah.
So, where would everybody like to start?
Well, how about while I'm cracking this Fago, how about we start by ringing the bell? Because I need no introduction. I'm Chef the Ref.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. See? No clue what's going on. I'm just here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, these Tuesday shows are rough.
No, they're really not. We're just back at it 48 hours later.
Yeah.
It's almost like a second job.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the year we've been doing this page, it's kind of become like a second job, but in a good way.
Dummy. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, the bell has rung. Let's get going.
So, what did we have happen last Friday night at the SPO show?
Well, in a nutshell.
Here's the thing about Declan Grant.
Ouch.
God, that is brutal to see. It's like getting hit by the rock into the hard place.
And Robbie Illuminati back in action and making an impact.
Yeah, and nice segue for something to talk about a little bit later, because we actually have the full clip of what was said before that and what is said after that moment. So,
Where are we starting off tonight, boys?
What do we got? Throw
What
up some
we got?
graphics. Let's go.
Let's talk about the most recently announced match from last night on the PWU page. Because it is the holidays.
Sure.
You know. Team Santa versus Team Lavari. And as we can see, there are nobody in the background but shadows. So we don't even know who the 8 people are who will be in this match.
And the silhouettes are all the same shape, so we don't even know if it's like the actual person's silhouette.
We don't even know if this is, mixed gender tag match. Is it all guys?
Right.
Could
Well,
it be that the vacant has come to life and cloned and has to have this match now to see who's the best batch of clones?
My guess is at least Billboard, Bill Gold, and Rulo will be a part of Team Lavari. Like that's kind of like, that
makes a lot of sense.
Another person I have had in mind that would be on the other side would be this man.
Yeah.
Boofa Ayo. And the
Yo.
boombox. So I'm not sure if the boombox will count for somebody, but
The boombox counts as moral support.
Yeah, and as you also mentioned, Billboard Billy Gold.
Yep, that would make total sense for him and Rulo to be on Team Lavari and Boofa to be on Team Santa.
What surprises do you think there could be? Like, we gotta fill this out still, right? Even though he was suspended and we don't know the status of all that, what about somebody like Face joining Team Lavari?
Makes a lot of sense. I was thinking Charlie Tiger's been announced, maybe. So maybe for Team Santa.
Well, he was announced for this Friday night, which we will also talk.
Oh, that
more
was this
about
Friday
later.
night he's announced for. I'm sorry.
Yes.
You mixed me all up with that.
No, I don't think I did, but it's okay. Because we're all here, and now you have disappointed Rick Blade. So this show's going exactly as it should so far.
You know what?
This guy. Thank you. I do my best.
You're the best.
But moving on, yeah, there's a lot of people who could pop up from the past.
Yeah, I mean, the possibilities are endless at this point. With the school and the whole history of, PWU, it could be...
I don't even know where to start speculating. I think we kind of just have to base our pick on who the team captains are here.
Another person that doesn't have a match but was announced,
Okay.
Archangel. We also have Angel.
Angel and Joaquez. Sorry.
There's just so many people. Stife was announced for the show as well. We haven't necessarily seen a match announced for him.
Yeah, like I said, there are so many people that we could just put in there on either
Zombie
side.
King. What about the Zombie King teaming up with Santa?
Has he been announced?
Yes,
Okay.
I do believe so. We have Jay George that could be involved in the match.
Right.
That would be a Lavari pick, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that too. But yeah. But since we still do need a prediction, which I never loaded that page up to do that. What team wins? Team Santa or Team Lavari?
I mean, I gotta go Team Santa. That's just logic. It's Santa. Yeah. He's got that magic.
Yeah, but Lavari, man, he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
So Lavari, you think he's going to come out there like Krampus?
And assuming the Grinch, and assuming that Billboard, Bill Gold, and Rulo are on Lavari's team, I'm going to go with Lavari.
All right.
Keep it moving.
I just think, Santa's going to bring some of that North Pole swag with him.
Oh, he always does.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be too much for, even a Grinch like Lavari. His heart might grow 2 sizes that day. Who knows?
Will we see another Santa Stunner?
Of course we will. That's
yeah. No,
I just want to see who. Or everybody.
I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Christmas. But you know what? How much I hate to say this, and I do, because this is the part of me that doesn't like Christmas. I have to go with Team Santa here. It's hard to go against the person that uses the stunner.
It is.
That's
just history.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we got 2 for Santa, 1 for Lavari.
Yeah, and it pains me just a little bit.
Hey, BJ, it's not that I don't see your point. I do totally see your point, and I see where Team Lavari could, pull some shenanigans to try and pull out the win here. But, every Christmas movie I've ever seen, Santa's always getting the win.
Yeah, that's the movies. This is wrestling.
Fair point.
Look, my heart is telling me Team Lavari. But my wrestling brain says, how can you pick against the guy that uses the stunner?
I mean, he used
I'm
to.
not even thinking wrestling terms. I'm just thinking, hey, it's Santa.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my initial logic. Like, oh, it's Santa. Yeah, of course he's going to win. And I was like, unless. Yeah.
All right. So moving on from this North Pole Express that we've got here.
Yeah. Let's talk about the tag team championship match.
Mhm.
Let's
shall
do.
we? The Shot Callers taking on a team that us as fans are very familiar with from the early SPO shows.
Yup.
The Silk City Kings.
Been a long time since we've seen them in the PWU SPO zone.
Going to be good to see him again.
Yeah.
Grown up.
Yeah, were they
Yeah.
in that multi-tag match with Primal Fear?
Yes.
Okay.
I do believe so. I'd have to go back and look at stuff from back then.
And the Patriot was in that match.
Oh, yeah, the 8-man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the Patriot and Live Danger, I think, on the other side.
Pretty sure we saw them go up against the Rep at some point.
Oh, yeah. That was the second SPO show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen them a few times. We know what they can do, and they are impressive. Shot Callers, of course, we've seen them a lot recently, and we definitely know what those champions can do and what they bring to the table and what they're going to bring to the table
Sorry,
on
guys.
Saturday night. Yeah, this is a team made up of young guys, smart guys who also like to have fun. How can you not root for these guys? They know what they're doing in the ring. They know how to have fun doing it. And they look good doing it too, might I add.
These are two teams I'm a huge fan of. I've seen the Silk City Kings doing stuff with, I think, AEW or Ring of Honor recently. Like, they've been on the road killing it lately. And the Shot Callers have just been on fire between PWU and ISPW.
Yep.
Because they also hold the ISPW Tag Team Championships.
They do.
And the Shot Callers will have a GIF in their corner again.
Yep, bringing them out to the ring, I presume, again.
One would assume.
So, I know we haven't seen the Silk City Kings recently, but kept up with them on Instagram. They've been busy lately. They've been doing pretty good for themselves, too. So, this is not going to be an easy match for the Shot Callers by any means. This is definitely going to be a test.
I don't think any match they've had so far in PWU has necessarily been an easy match.
No, I didn't mean to say that. But
Oh, no,
you know.
I just was clarifying there a little bit.
Right. So, but with this being a just one team versus one team defense as opposed to the multi-team match we saw them in last time, you think they're going to have more of an advantage with that because they're just going to be able to focus on the team that's right in front of them. They don't have to worry about two more teams coming in potentially stealing something away. So I think that could help them out a little bit, especially with a team as smart as the Shot Callers are.
Did you say the Shock Collars?
No, I said Shot Callers, but I see how you could have heard Shot Callers. That's their alter ego. Alter egos. The
Alter
evil.
Eagles.
Yeah, they're evil twin.
Yeah, I just the energy that the champs bring to the table. Right now, I don't know if the Silk City Kings are going to have what it takes to get past them. But then again, it's been a year and a half, 2 years since I've seen them. Yeah, this is a tough one.
So,
But no doubt it's going to be an amazing match.
DG, you got
Agreed.
any analysis to add there?
These are two, I say, evenly matched teams, even though it's a bit of a conflict of style because Silk City Kings are much bigger guys.
Mhm.
You know, I think the shot callers have a good chance here.
With that, I think we
They
probably
did give.
just... What was that?
I was saying, given the length of time they've been a team,
Yeah.
you know, there's some probably decent footage out there of them now, but they're still fairly new together as a team, and they're still getting to that next level. You know, not saying the Silk City Kings aren't neither, but they're a bit higher up. Shot callers might have that chip on their shoulder a little bit, knocking out one of the teams that's further up the food chain than them.
Even with those belts on their shoulder, you think they'll have a chip in addition to that?
Shouldn't you, though?
Yeah.
Just because once you're champion, that's more reason to be out there doing more, doubling your effort. You know, not getting lazy, not getting content. That's how you lose your championship. I don't see that as a trait they have. I see them as not just having fun, but all that fun you see also mirrors into how hard they actually work.
Well, yeah. Yeah, they work hard so they can play hard.
And there you go.
Well, I think we should get into our predictions then. What do you guys say?
Nah.
No? Okay.
No contest.
This one?
No.
Are you serious? You're starting us off in the predictions with a no contest here on this one?
No, that did not start off the predictions. We just finished talking about Team Santa versus
I mean,
Team
for this
Lavari.
match. You just muted yourself.
No, I did not.
Of all matches to call a no contest for, this is like the most unlikely.
Even more reason that you support my thought, but no, that is not how we were starting it off. I'm going shot callers.
All right. BJ, how about you?
I'm also going to go with the shot callers. These guys are on fire, and I don't see them dropping the strap yet.
Yep, clean sweep right there. Shot callers keeping their belts. Silk City Kings are going to give them a hell of a match, I think.
Oh,
But I don't see the shot callers ready to get rid of those belts. And I'm sure, you know, they'll be happy to have a few shots of consolation with the Silk City Kings afterwards.
Yeah.
Not whipped cream this time.
No, not this time.
I mean, it was also Flash Carter's birthday.
It was. They had
So
to
that
put
all
cream
made
on the
sense.
cake.
So, you know, let's talk about what we already know about now. We showed a clip of it earlier. I've been waiting to want to play this, but let's talk about the pick your poison matches. And now we will reveal why Robbie attacked Pat is because one of his opponent is none other than Ruckus. Blackout. Yeah. And Declan Grant will be facing the Scramble Master, Lucky, which we've been waiting for this rematch, as we were talking about, I believe, on your stream, since last July.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ever since that controversial finish and uneffing necessary.
So let's talk about Declan Grant and Lucky first.
Sure. These are two guys, you know, this is a rematch, as we said. We've seen them go at it before. It was controversial finish. Declan says he was just shaking tacks out of his hand, and the ref called him with a tap out. So Lucky got the win. We've been waiting for this rematch ever since. Declan has just gotten more intense since then, I feel. Like, there has not been a drop-off at all. It's only ramped further and further up for him. Lucky, you know, he is a constant. We know what we get with Lucky every time. It's going to be a hard match for anybody going up against him. So, I honestly am going to need to listen to you guys talk about this match while I think about who I really think is going to win this one.
Yeah, I mean, everything you said, I agree. We've just seen nothing but intensity from both of these guys. Yeah, this is a rematch that I've been dying to see, and it's because it's so hard to pick. It's because it's so close. You know, these guys can both go. They can both grapple. They can both work hardcore. You know, these guys.
I mean, and Declan Grant didn't necessarily lose that match, as more the ref just thought him shaking tacks out of his hands was him tapping out.
Yeah.
Ref's
So,
decision is final. He tapped out.
Hey, you know, the referees helped the Chiefs win 2 Super Bowls and get to a third in a row. It doesn't mean I have to agree with it. That's all I'm saying.
different batch of refs.
Absolutely.
Hey, don't defend him, Chef.
Yeah,
I'll defend our SPO and PWU refs all day long over the NFL guys.
but, you know, like I said at the start, this is a rematch that all 3 of us have wanted to see. And we're finally getting it. I'm hoping it's a longer match this time.
I think it will be because I don't think tax will be allowed to be introduced, so Declan will have nothing to shake out of his hand this time.
Yeah, that is true. So, Chef, we spoke. Who you got?
Well, with the fact that this is not a hardcore match this time, and it is a rematch, and Declan Grant for sure has a chip on his shoulder after that last match, I don't see any way that he loses this match to Lucky. There is only one way this match finishes, and that is with Declan holding Lucky down for the 1, 2, 3.
So, you got Declan?
I got Declan.
Now I'm scared. What's a ginger ale vampire? I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
It's a dry Canadian vampire.
House of Cluck coming through with the one-liner. BJ, who you got?
This is one of the toughest. I say that almost every match, but this is a tough one to call. I'm going to go Declan.
All right. So now it's on me. Do we make this all 3 of us? You know, I'm feeling lucky.
Oh.
So I'm going lucky.
All right.
You know, somebody has
Will you
to
be
pick
the
'em,
lucky
right?
one of the 3?
Look, if it's also anything I've learned about these picks, somehow we're all completely wrong and somehow in the negatives climbing into the positives, or we all pick the same and we're still stuck right where we started.
Yeah. Somehow we all end up with a losing record on these predictions.
What kind of super fans are we? Seriously. How long have we been doing this now? And
A year.
we still yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
We're the
guys.
worst of marks. We are the worst.
Yet none of us are actually named Mark.
But we are marks.
All right. So now we move over to the other side of this Pick Your Poison bracket with Pat Dynamite versus Ruckus. And
But first,
we had that action on Friday night.
so
I wasn't there, but y'all were.
So the main event of SPO Live / Monster Factory TRL was Pat Dynamite versus Billboard Billy Gold in the main event for the Skywalker Championship. And it was a fantastic main event. I do believe we have highlights here from that. Do we or no?
Oh, no. That was too big to upload.
Oh, darn it.
But yeah, there's this power bomb spot where Pat, like, they're in the turnbuckle. Billy Gold's just raining down the punches.
You have it.
You haven't?
Yeah, yeah, but you're going to have to give me a minute to pull all that up.
That's fine.
I hate you guys.
Hey, don't get us another copyright.
Oh, there we go.
I thought
I'm
that
sorry, I heard nothing said because I had music blaring in my ear. Now I have to get to the spot.
No copyright on that.
Come on.
Searching for files with Danger Ginger.
Oh, there was the chop fest in this match between them two. Like,
There are a lot of good spots.
I think it was the beginning of the match. Oh, I hear it. I found it.
Yes.
There's the test of strength spot too. That was hilarious.
Yeah. Let's see. Share screen. All right, so it's only going to be the video, no audio.
We got Pat in the corner being manhandled by Billy, it looks like. Gets put up there. Ah!
Woo!
Big chop to the chest there. That'll leave a mark.
I don't want to say
Billy,
anything,
that
but
doesn't
that,
look
my
like it's a good
friends,
idea, bud.
It's going to leave a mark. Hey, Mark.
Pat fighting back.
Yeah,
Drop
and
there,
here it is.
and- oh no. He's really going to try and go for a power. He's got him up
Oh.
and down. Wow. That was impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to get my footage together of that.
That was a hell of a move there by Pat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Pat stood toe to toe with him the entire match.
Oh yeah, Billboard Bill Gold threw everything he had at Pat. And I'll tell you what, there was one point it was that close. It was that close.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, champions do what champions do.
Yeah,
Pat retained
so
his belt, and as we saw, he got attacked for his efforts.
so now let's play that footage, shall we?
Let's.
That was a phenomenal title defense, Pat Dynamite. And as all of you have been following on social media, the Pick Your Poison match is coming up very soon. What are your thoughts on this?
All right, first off, all respect to you. I'm going to get a little personal. Come out here. Talk right to the people. So, here's the thing about Declan Grant.
What the hell is that this piece of crap? Pat Dynamite signed up to wrestle Ruckus next week, November 22nd, right here at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy. Get down, you piece of shit!
Declan Grant missing no words. I thought the show was over, but Declan Grant. Absolutely brutalizing Pat Dynamite.
The Skywalker title! Trent asked the man who personally before he died told me that I was his favorite wrestler! He is rolling around in his grave watching you represent him! Next week, November 22nd, Pat, you learn! Do not ever fight one member of Blackout! You fight every member of Blackout! Right here, next Saturday night, the Skywalker title is going to get higher than it's ever been before! And you people can kiss my ass! Thank you! Good night!
Members of Blackout. Does that mean we're going to see Ruckus? Why are you putting your hands on the referee?
There we go. Pat Dynamite taken out by that chair shot from Robbie Illuminati, the returning Robbie Illuminati, off of his freshly healed surgery.
You're muted.
So there we go. Robbie, as always, something to say.
As he said, Pat's not just fighting Ruckus; he's fighting everybody in Blackout, as is tradition.
Does that include Eddie Kingston and
God, so
Sabian and?
that would be amazing. I doubt it, but that would be amazing.
Oh man.
And Christian Ross.
Oh, yeah, there's another name we haven't seen in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so who knows what members of Blackout could be coming. There you got a whole posse of guys available. So, yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, is this one for the Skywalker Championship,
Yes.
or is this...
Yes,
no?
yes.
Yes, it
Robbie
is.
did say that Blackout was going to bring home the championship.
Yes, he did. He did. He did say that, yes.
And, you know, if anything, Pat Dynamite is a fighting champion and will defend that championship against all comers.
That is true.
I mean, after all, you know, Robbie is Trent Acid's favorite wrestler.
Well, with all that said, I mean, Pat's got a hell of a challenge here. I mean, Pat's risen to every challenge we've seen him take on. But this Blackout challenge, I mean, this is a totally different thing. You guys think he actually has a shot here?
I mean, Ruckus is no joke.
Neither's Pat Dynamite, though.
Agreed, but I don't know that we've seen him compete with someone who is this experienced on this level.
Yeah. Every time we've seen Ruckus, he's brought it to whoever. There's Ruckus for you.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And you know what? Something real quick. I have somebody to ask. Excuse me, sir. What did you think of that Robbie promo?
I don't even know if that's PG.
It was barely PJ.
Barely.
We haven't hit 13 yet.
I don't know. With the way Barry's speaking there, we're going to be rated R soon. But yes, and with Robbie in his corner, could definitely be the deciding factor.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? But
Robbie's
even
deciding
then,
factor in a lot.
even then, part of me just feels like Pat Dynamite wins this. If he could beat Billboard Billy Gold in the type of match they had this past Friday, then he can take on Robbie and Ruckus and handle the situation.
Yeah, he did.
And that's not to say that Pat might have some backup. Who knows?
True.
That would be smart if he did. You know, I mean, he knows Blackout's coming. He would be silly to not ask for some help.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what they do.
But
They don't play by the rules. They'll take any opportunity they can get.
Yep.
So, Chef, who do you have in this?
After all of that, after all of my commentary about how dangerous Blackout is, I still think, against my better judgment, I think Pat finds a way to pull this out. I think he's going to be smart enough to actually have some backup with him. I think he is actually going to have people there to keep the rest of Blackout out of his hair as much as possible. And, I think he's going to find a way to get Ruckus down on the mat there. Finish him off.
All right. BJ?
This one is tough. I'm going to go Pat. Yeah, Pat retains. Won't be easy. There'll be some shenanigans involved. It's a tough one, though, because, like, part of me wants to say that maybe Pat loses and then challenges for the, for the other belt next show. Regardless of who wins. But, yeah, like, I think he retains.
I agree. I think there's something that we don't know or some nice surprise. Hey, maybe Tiny comes in and chases Robbie into the back, you know?
Tiny's a game changer.
Tiny
Yeah,
is.
you know.
You never underestimate the Tiny factor.
Exactly. And if I'm correct, Tiny has not made their debut at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy yet.
Not in front of the crowd, no. There
Wait,
was
Yeah,
a
so
That's
there
right.
was a
Tiny
private appearance.
brought back, yeah.
but yeah, I'm going Pat here.
Yep.
Because at some point I could see this just breaking down. You know, Declan Grant maybe coming out trying to interfere and gets caught, gets Ruckus disqualified.
Yeah.
So we're all going with Pat to retain.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yeah. It's also a good point. Someone from Blackout could do something silly and the ref could see it.
Yeah.
True.
So, any number of ways that Pat could retain his belt here.
Or we could just beat him.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for.
You could just
To be
overcome
perfectly
all
honest.
odds, you know.
But yeah, I feel pretty good about Pat retaining. So, let's move on to the women's championship match.
Let's do. Our champion Tasha Steele's returning.
And
Going
defending
Yeah.
Vita Von Starr from Catchpoint. Which, if nobody's familiar, that is the school of Drew Gulak.
Yep.
And if you're training with Drew Gulak or being trained by him, you're going to probably most likely be a threat. Let's be perfectly honest here.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yes, and she looks like a threat.
I know virtually nothing about her. I was speaking to someone about her at the show Friday, and they were like, yeah, she's a contortionist. So I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I guess I can see how that would help in a wrestling ring.
Yes.
Being flexible is probably a plus in pro wrestling. Let's be perfectly honest.
Yeah, being flexible is one thing, but a contortionist, like,
Hyper flexible.
Oh,
be able
you
to
know?
get herself out of some holds that other people wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, you know. Oh, you call that a hammerlock? Oh, what do you think you're going to do to my shoulder there? By the way, just a little side note real quick. You know,
Yes.
Is it weird for anybody else that BJ doesn't have a fridge with stickers behind him?
Yes, there is a sofa.
yeah, they were doing work on my place today, and
Ah.
I got home from work about 40 minutes before we went live, and I just did not have it in me to drag everything back into place. And I think they have to work on it again tomorrow, so, you know.
So no sense in dragging everything back into place.
Yeah, and I like I showed you, I walked 29,000 steps today, so I got home and I wanted to just sit down for a minute.
Hey, the alternate location is fine. Yeah, looks comfortable.
I'm digging it. It's kind of boring. No fire extinguisher, no fridge.
I mean, you can always decorate.
True.
But yeah, back to our conversation here. You know,
Yes,
I'm not
enough
fully
about BJ's interior design.
Yeah, no.
and how questionable it may be.
Hello, Mr. Pot.
Hey, I got a beautiful logo for my background. I just see a plain wall. Which, for anybody that doesn't know, PWU Justified will be taking place at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy, 22 King Street, Mount Holly, New Jersey.
Historic Mount Holly, New Jersey.
The link is posted in the chat, but also you can see it here. Go get your tickets now, pwunplug.com. Use promo code Ginger and save yourself some money. Oh, we got
Yeah.
Captain Heel in the house. How you doing? Tara, also, how you doing? Oh, damn it.
Who do we got?
Hey, yeah. Oh, we still have
All
to
right,
pick our
we're
prediction.
discussing the ladies right now.
Oh, we're
we've got
still on that.
Natasha and we've got Vita. So yes, this is our first time seeing Vita in our humble presence. So yeah, we are going to be getting our first good look at her. Like BJ said, we know that she's a contortionist, which means that she's going to be able to get in and out of moves that other people probably would not. That could stymie some of Tasha's offense. We'll have to see how she adapts to work around that. And we'll have to see what kind of offense is going to bring of her own. Like, is she going to be a heavy hitter? Is she going to be more technical? Is she going to be flying? Is she going to just try and wrap Tasha up in knots? These are all
Hey.
questions that we're going to have to see answers for.
And it could all just be a simple yes. Because
True.
if you're given the idea she's a contortionist and hyper flexible and all that stuff, and then is trained in submission styles, imagine being able to do that and also being able to put on submission holds and even pull it back even more because you're more flexible, or you can just double joint it somewheres.
Yep.
Like, it opens up a whole realm of possibilities that probably for 97% of pro wrestling, they don't have that option.
True. Huh. Tara's got a comment in the chat there. What if Sassy gets involved? So there is always that chance. She is most likely going to be in the house alongside Jay George. So, and she did get that loss that she was not too happy about last time against Tasha.
Yeah,
So-
she spoke about it on our review show.
Yes, she did. So,
Just real
there-
quick, what do you guys record on Twitch? YouTube and Twitch is where we broadcast, and we record with StreamYard.
There we go. All the plugs behind baseball.
You're welcome, everybody. But yeah,
So yeah, the Sassy factor. Who knows if she's gonna come out and try and distract Tasha or anything like that, and just pettily cost her the title. We'll have to see.
yeah. And I'm definitely looking forward to this because it's a caliber of somebody we haven't seen Tasha in the ring with yet in PWU or SPO.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely increases my interest for me. But as it always seems, we never really know who Tasha's facing, usually.
Yep. It's almost been an open challenge every time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, no, I might be wrong on that. I could be thinking something. I don't know. There's always
I
something
think
we don't know.
The Ruthie
No.
match was announced.
That was the only one that we actually knew ahead of time
Yeah.
who Tasha was going to be facing.
We knew the Mercedes one, too.
That is true.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
About 50-50.
Yeah.
All right. So, do we think that this is the time when Tasha finally loses that belt, or does she just love that belt so much and she just can't get rid of it? You know, I personally, I think Tasha keeps it again. I mean, these catch point wrestlers are no joke. I'm sure that Vita's going to come in, but Tasha's a veteran. She has seen a lot of stuff in her career. I'm sure that she'll come in with some kind of a game plan, ready to adapt, and she'll be ready to go. And she's going to defend her title again, I think.
All right, so you got Tasha. BJ, who do you have?
Is this the time? Is this when Tasha's reign ends? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tasha.
All right. Oh, I don't know. I wasn't thinking about her possibly dropping the title until you guys brought it up, in all honesty.
Well, I mean, that's always a risk. Every match she's had, that's always been a risk.
Oh, yeah, of course, but to where I think it could actually happen. You know what? No, I think I agree. Tasha retains.
You
I don't
almost
know.
had yourself there, but then, no, you realized you thought better.
It's tough though because it's a complete unknown for us.
It is. And the unknown
Yeah.
can be tough. Like, I'm not saying there is zero chance that Vita walks out with that title. You know, there's always a better than zero chance of that. But I think the chances are way greater that Tasha retains.
Yeah. Let's see. Tara bringing up. Don't forget, our champion JP Grayson will have limited edition justified shirts.
I'll absolutely be getting myself one of them.
And Tara will be working his merch table. Go say hi to her.
And then she also would like to know, what flavor of Faygo, chef?
Tonight is Faygo Cola. Yeah. Need a little caffeine boost this evening. I went out and had a lovely lunch at an Indian buffet with my mother to help celebrate her birthday. And yeah, we ate ourselves pretty silly. Definitely got more than our money's worth at the buffet. So, Haldi Indian cuisine in Mount Laurel, beautiful. Love it. Great food. Try it out. They didn't even pay me for that plug.
But yeah, I guess it's time to move on to the next match, I would say, huh?
Let's do.
No, stop.
You can't decide if you want that code up or not.
No, I wanted it to scroll, and I kept clicking the wrong. I kept missing the click.
Ah, scroll.
So we have it confirmed. Everybody, go say hi to Tara while she works JP's merch table.
Hi, Nat Tara, and I'll
and
see
hi
you say
to-
hi in Saturday.
And she will be hiding all the shirts for herself.
Save me 1XL, please.
2XL.
No, just a
Ls.
single XL.
No, 2XLs, because I'm going to need one too.
Oh, you don't mean a 2XL shirt. 2 space XL shirts.
Yes.
Yummy. Yeah.
Make it ponderous.
But the next match to talk about, and you know, this is one I'm personally excited for. Kid Legend versus Boom Harden.
Yeah, this match is going to be dope. Boom, we've got to see a lot of him in the last couple of weeks, and man, I just am dying to see more. This will be a great challenge for him.
Yeah, every time out, he's gotten better. Like, we saw his first match in PWU, and we've seen him multiple times since then. Yeah, every time he's taken steps to improve his game, get better, do what he can to just take those next steps. Yeah, he might be a little cocky with it, but, you know, we're going to see if that's justified, especially here against Kid Legend.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Kudos, sir.
Yeah, we saw him get an impressive
All right.
win.
I got myself a cool JP.
Was it last week we saw him get a very impressive win?
Yeah, yes.
Over
When he
Alex
held,
Rivera?
yeah, he held the ropes.
Well, win's a win.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that was, he had to hold the ropes to win that, but he still won in the end. So that's definitely a factor Kid Legend has to look out for.
And if you follow me on Instagram, there's a small clip from that match that I recently posted. Go on.
Yeah, and then, you know, even though Face was suspended at the last show, who knows if Face will actually show up and possibly interfere in this match. Because if it's anything we've learned, where one is, the other's not too far behind.
Yeah, Face is definitely got it in for Kid Legend. Who he just cannot keep himself from being that thorn in his side. And Kid Legend, hopefully, Face stays out of this one. Kid Legend, I want to see him have a great match against Boom Harden here. I just want to see him put on a hell of a show because I know he can, and I know he will.
This match on paper is amazing.
Yes. Yeah. And given the chance to do that without a distraction, Kid Legend can do that like anybody. So, but with the face factor, he's got to have that in the back of his mind at all times. So, I mean, hopefully he can put it far enough back in his mind that he's fully focused on Boom Harden. But, if that does happen, who knows what's going to go on at that point.
Yeah, and I mean, let's be honest here. We've seen Kid Legend in a Battle Royal. And if that match at the last PWU show was his first singles match.
Mm-hmm. And every time, Face has been involved in some manner.
And on top of that, at the moment, Boom has been traveling the world.
Yeah.
He's been putting in work. And I've seen personally how hard Kid Legend trains. I'm just thinking of that factor of somebody who's doing it all the time.
Yeah.
But, I'll let you know my pick after y'all pick because we've had a specific order here and it's been working for me as I've been keeping track of our picks.
All right, I guess that means I'm up first
I
here.
went first last time.
No. Maybe for the shot callers ones you did, but we all picked the same on that.
All right. Okay, so Kid Legend, we know what he can do. Boom Harden, we've seen some of what he can do. We don't know what new layer he's going to have added to his game this time, but he's still so young. Kid Legend has all the experience that he needs. I think, again, it's going to be a matter of if he can keep Face to the back of his mind far enough to focus on this match. And also, is Face actually going to show up even though he's suspended? Which, by all rights, he shouldn't, but this is Face. You never know.
Hey, Face could just buy a ticket and go sit front row.
That is true. That is very true. So, and all that being said, I am picking Kid Legend, and even if Face does make an appearance here, I'm still picking Kid Legend because I feel like Face is if he does show up, he's going to interfere, attack Kid Legend, which is just going to lead to the disqualification win for Kid Legend there.
I mean, or as we've seen,
or yes, the infamous no contest win.
Oh no! I was going to say, or Face just comes out and takes everybody out.
Yeah, there is that too. Boom Harden could just be there and in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Face reminds me a lot of ECW Taz.
Yeah.
When he became the human suplex machine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see.
And he was just on a tear and nobody was standing in his way.
Yep. Sure. I could see all of that happening, but yeah, I'm picking Kid Legend, sticking with my pick.
I'm also going with Kid Legend. I don't think Boom's there yet. I don't think a little more experience and Boom might have him, but at this point, no, man. I think the kid's got this.
Yeah, that green factor.
This would be the appropriate time for me to pick a no contest, right?
It would. It absolutely would.
We should limit you to one per show.
I have not selected a no contest yet.
I know. Not.
I know, but we should definitely still limit you to one per show.
If I ever went to an entire wrestling show and every match was a no contest, I would be the biggest mark in the world. Because I'd just be like, how did this happen?
It could work. If it was done right, it could work, though.
A show where nobody wins or loses? Nobody gets over. Nobody
Yeah.
gets. You
Or-
It
just
all
bury
depends who are on the
everything.
line.
Oh
All right.
God.
So anyway, who is your actual pick going to be?
I'm going Kid Legend.
All right, we got a clean sweep.
You know, I think that he'll be ready for the whole boom thing, and also, if Face is to appear and possibly get involved, I think he goes right after Kid Legend. So Kid Legend would win by disqualification anyway.
Yep.
True. Yeah, man, like I said, I've had a couple conversations with Boom in the last couple of weeks, and like this kid, he's got it, but he's
Oh, yeah.
not.
He's ready, and he's a great technical wrestler, self-proclaimed
Oh yeah,
best.
technical wrestler in New Jersey.
He is ascendant.
Self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed.
You have to admit he is ascendant.
I've got the footage to prove it. I just can't upload it.
You, sir, have failed us.
Your phone has failed this city.
No, it's not that. It's StreamYard.
Ah,
The
StreamYard.
clips are too long.
So, guys, we have one more match to talk about.
And it's a big one.
It is the main event of this show. In a fatal four-way match, Justified JP Grayson will be
Hold up.
defending his championship against Rick Blade, Johnny Cashmere, and Joey Janela.
Before we get into it, I just want to know what Tara's pick is if she's still watching.
She actually commented it earlier.
It was Kid Legend?
No.
Oh, yeah, she got JP.
That was
Yeah,
the J.
I could have swore she did say that she was. I could have swore I saw it there.
No, she actually did not. But, there's no
Yeah.
way that Tara's picking against JP in this match.
I'm pretty sure she said that as soon as the match got announced.
My pick for
Yeah.
Tara's pick is JP.
I'm pretty sure Tara has not picked against a backseat in her entire life.
Unless it was backseat versus backseat.
Not including that.
She did pick against Johnny
Yeah.
that one time. And this time. Presumably.
All right. So, yeah, 4 guys in this match. Rick Blade, Johnny Cashmere, the bad boy Joey Janela, and the defending champ JP Grayson.
Like, holy shnikes, Joey Janela.
Yeah. Yeah, that got announced, and I was, well, that's out of left field. Okay, sure.
Amazing.
Let's bring him in.
Like, wow. Like, I've seen him work before. Amazing.
Yeah.
A name like that. Right? Yeah. This one will be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody brings something different to the table. You know?
And
'Cause-
in a match like a fatal four-way, that's no disqualification. You are stepping into the hall of Rick Blade and Joey Janela. And Johnny.
yeah. Now,
We've seen them in deathmatch style matches and at Enough and Necessary
right.
against the Rep, but just still that was tag team.
Right.
This is going to be JP going up against 3 other guys that have this entire experience in a whole different realm that hasn't been in it as much.
Now, presumably Rick Blade and Johnny Cashmere have no beef, obviously. They're good friends. Will there be an alliance there? Will kind of be like kind of a 2-on-2 until it comes down to it kind of situation?
I feel like that's probably the way it breaks down, but I'm not sure Joey Janela's interested in teaming with JP necessarily.
Well, it won't be teaming
But,
with them. It'll just
I
be
mean,
I know, not team, not like, I mean, in the way that would break down, like if Blade and Johnny started working together somehow, I don't think Joey's coming to JP's rescue at all. I think he sits back and watches it happen.
Fair enough. Okay. Waits for his opportunity.
Sure.
But at the same time, if the other two are going to work together, they could work together to take them out. And they just have to watch each other's backs until it's just them. It's kind of like almost like a battle royal, right? You see unlikely people team up together because there's a bigger threat for it to come down to just them.
Right. So, yeah, there is every guy in this match is a threat to each other. I mean, even Johnny and Rick are a threat to each other when it comes down to it, because as soon as one guy pins any other guy in that match, it's over. That championship is moving home with that guy. But,
Yeah.
I mean, let's say Johnny's got someone down for a 3 count. Does Rick come in and break up that 3 count? And
With all
what kind
due
of friction would
respect,
that cause?
I mean, with all due respect, yes, because you can be friends, but it's all about the championship in that match. It's not about who's the better friend.
You don't let anyone pin your friend, but you're going to break up any pin you can.
Yeah, okay. You put that well.
That works for me, brother.
You get creative control.
Never mind.
Anyway, so BJ, how do you see Rick and Johnny coming out of this match? Do you think that they are going to be able to remain friends after going through what presumably is going to be a hell of a match here?
That's an interesting prospect. Like, there could be something that happens where it divides them, Like, we got to remember, Rick Blade is only back in wrestling right now because of Johnny Cash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, anything is possible, especially with as crazy as these match gets, and with anything possible, in the match. It's hard to imagine the worst,
DG. Yeah. Yes. After we heard, we knew that the 3 guys we saw that at the last show, that this was going to be a triple threat match. But then Joey Janela gets added in. Once he got thrown in the mix, how much do you think that changed this entire chemistry of this whole match?
Oh, it definitely changed it, because then in a triple threat, I could have seen it come more down to Blade and Kashmir taking out JP. Because they're, yeah, and even the idea that still it changes a lot because it adds a dynamic now of a 4th person, but in the end you're still looking at the same rule set. Nothing has changed in the aspect. You're just planning now for another person, and these guys have had plenty of time to plan. Plenty of time. There's plenty of tape on everybody at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, these guys are all very familiar with each other, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I could throw short highlight videos of all these guys together. Just on my personal footage.
Do it.
So, now, Joey Janela, there is another factor there that maybe could possibly come into play. I'm going to try and make a connection here. Sonny Kiss. Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss have a history of pairing together.
There's a name. There's a face we haven't seen in a long time.
Yes. Could Joey bring Sonny along with this time? And could Sonny be a factor?
If number 1 is yes, then number 2 is yes.
That's a fair way to look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at what else. Fatal 4-Way. Could we see Tommy get involved? Because...
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's like a 95% possibility.
Yeah.
Could we
going to have Dewey at ringside? Are we going to have Helter? Are we going to...
Dewey has been announced for the event. So, yeah, there are so many different factors that could play into this.
Man.
I like it.
Yeah, so many things could happen in this match. Yeah. Any one of these guys could walk out with that title. You know, JP could retain. Could be Joey gets a pin on Johnny. Rick gets gets JP to tap out. You know, Johnny just frog splashes somebody for some reason. You know,
Rick Blade jumps off a vehicle onto somebody. You know.
yeah. Who knows what the hell's going to happen in this match?
Yeah. If we're down to picks now,
Ooh.
I'm going to say whenever I'm presented with, no matter the names, with a fatal 4-way for the championship, champion retains. I think JP retains. Sorry, Rick.
Well, you just made yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Rick.
Because I do recall you guys saying you would never pick against Rick again.
That was me specifically.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, JP.
But the last time we all collectively did pick against him, he did win the championship.
And that's why I'm trying to will this into existence without saying it, but you know.
Yeah. And I know that I did say I am never picking against Rick, but in this match, this brings a whole different type of math, and I'm not sure even Scott Steiner could help me with this. So, but yeah, this just being a 4-way dance like this, you've got so many outside factors that could influence it. Rick, I really, really, really don't want to go back on what I said, but there is just too much outside for me to ignore it. I really want to pick Rick Blade, but if I'm being smart, just looking at how many people are going to be outside that could potentially be there to help JP hold on to that belt. Unfortunately, I think that's what happens. JP holds on to that belt just because of the overwhelming numbers that are going to be on his side there.
Because remember, it's a fatal 4-way. Anyone can interfere, and it's fine.
Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's kind of the way I see this one going. I hope, honestly, Rick, if you're listening to me right now, I really hope I'm wrong for you, and I really hope that you do get your belt back. However, yeah, I got to go with JP retaining again.
Yeah. Right there with you, man. Like, I hope I'm wrong.
You guys both make really good cases. You really do. But you know what? Damn it, I have to agree. Damn it. Why do you guys do this to me?
Yeah,
But I'm kind of split, though, because part of me is also leaning toward Janela.
Yeah, that X factor that he brings.
Of course. You have to consider that.
Yeah.
You know, because what if this gets kind of heated and Blade and Johnny kind of focus on each other? You know, breaking up a couple pin attempts, get caught up in the moment.
Which I really hope does not happen.
Agreed.
I really, I hope Rick and Johnny can remain friends after this. That's
I definitely think they'll remain friends still. It's just a matter of being in the moment, winning that championship, Johnny getting his revenge.
Yeah.
Rick getting his championship back.
Yeah. Yeah.
JP proving it wasn't a fluke because he had help. And Janela just to win it. Because he's the one who has no emotional baggage or distractions in this match.
That is true. Yeah, he's coming in there just focused on one thing. Come out with a win and a belt.
Where all these other guys, they have history. They have stuff going on. And then the other factor being Tommy, you know, among whoever else might want to come out during that match.
Yeah. how many other people are going to come out there? Not just who, how many?
I have a feeling we're going to have another ring-filling brawl at some point.
But I'm going JP on this.
Yeah. All right. That makes all three of us.
Eddie, thank you.
Hey, thank you, Eddie. Hey, if it wasn't for Eddie Ray down there, we wouldn't know each other. Well, we wouldn't know. I wouldn't know these guys.
But yeah, I think he takes advantage of some confusion at some point.
Yeah.
You know,
Very likely.
like, and I'm talking about something like a roll up or something to catch the win.
Sure.
You know, or, you know, let's be honest, we could see something like this.
Now JP Grayson taking down Alex with a, oh, don't tell me. Oh,
If we do, who gets it?
Ooh.
What?
Who's
Side.
next?
Huh. So who takes that move from JP? Joey.
Joey?
Absolutely Janela.
Okay.
I am putting this in the official records as well, because we have 5 matches we've all called the same way. So we're already in the so we're already deep in the hole, or we're way over and hoping for the best in the 2 other matches.
Do we know who Stife will be facing?
No, but he could also be part of the 8-man.
You're right.
And with him being now managed by the Gobar Angel Orsini, who knows which side he would be on in that match? Would he be Santa or would he be Lavari? I think she might influence him more towards the Lavari side of that matchup.
Yeah, think of the potential of how many managers could be on the other side.
Yep.
We could be potentially looking at several distractions to the point that these people might have to get ejected from ringside.
Yeah.
Like, it's
crazy.
Next show, it's your Battle Royal.
I'm here for it.
BJ, if the Devil's Kiss happens, who takes it? The Devil's Kiss.
The what?
Just answer the question.
Johnny.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh. You know, I'm just queuing this now for my pick. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's appropriate.
That's right. You're next, Skywalker Tag Team Champions.
But yeah, there we go. We have our picks.
Love it. And I'm also going to love seeing it all play out this Saturday night in historic Mount Holly, New Jersey.
If we
Pro
are somehow
Wrestling Star Academy, 22 King Street.
And if we are somehow tied at this, and this actually comes out to this tiebreaker, and none of us picked it right, you know, we will be absolutely declared the worst marks ever.
How would JP give it to himself?
Well, or he just doesn't.
Which kills the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. None of us picked the nobody option.
So I guess this would be the appropriate time to just go over what happened last Friday night at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy for the SPO and Monster Factory TRL session.
Hit me.
We had Pete's Posse, Isaac Taylor and Milton Mallow, with Cowboy Pete Carter, defeat Brian Murphy and Sebastian Valentino.
You have a clip here of that, right?
I do have a clip from that. Let me just set it up. So Murphy and Sebastian are not natural tag team partners. They each have other tag team partners. Right now, Mike Z has been murdered, I guess, and they're trying to figure out who attacked Mike Z. Meanwhile, Sebastian Valentino was involved in the brawl the previous week, so he figured he'd tag with Brian Murphy, and they didn't quite get along at first. But in this next clip, you'll see how they figured it out.
All right, here we go.
And about 15 seconds later, they lost. But
That was impressive.
but no, man. You know, it was interesting.
Thank you, Eddie.
It was interesting seeing how the chemistry developed, and we still don't know who attacked Mike Z. Although, if you look on social media, some controlled chaos. There's some suspicion. How do you say that? Some suspicion pointed their way. But that's neither here nor there. Next up, we had David Hernandez defeating Isaac Scythe. This guy was Scythe here was very shiny, and well, I did upload a clip from this one too, just to give you an idea, just to give you the feel for how this match went. Go ahead and roll that. Sparkle.
One more, come on! I want to see you laughing.
So he was scrappy. He put up a good fight, but he could not compete with the size of David Hernandez.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if he came out of that unscathed.
He like I said, he put up a good fight. I have much more footage that I just haven't got around to editing and posting, but that's coming soon. Next up, we had a Total Wrestling Live match. Ezra Coleman defeats Christian Rocco for the Total Wrestling. What's the championship? I don't know what the title is called, but he won a belt.
The TRL Championship.
Oh, okay. It is okay. It was just spelled out. Yeah. So Ezra Coleman beats Christian.
I actually am pulling up like the end of that match.
Great. I didn't.
We
get
could
that.
talk over the footage. So let me get that up here. And here we go.
Like, this was a very back and forth match leading up to this point. Crowd very behind Ezra.
Oh, yeah. The crowd definitely behind Ezra Coleman. Like, this was one of the hottest matches of the entire night.
Yeah.
And one thing for sure, Ezra showed a lot of heart in this match.
Oh,
Going
absolutely.
for a Fame Master type move there. It gets countered.
And
Gorilla press slam.
Ouch.
Rough looking on the drop there.
Yeah.
Rocco, the bigger man, like, had him in control and kind of like had him paced. Like, he knew what was coming, you know. He looked good most of the match.
Yeah, this was
out of it there.
definitely. Yep.
Back up over and hit with the move he was trying last
Yep.
time.
And then
And
curb
stomp.
And 1, 2, 3. Your winner and
Impressive.
the new TRL champion, Ezra Coleman.
Yeah, couldn't be happier. Seen this guy compete a couple times. Just amazing athlete.
Nice. Congratulations.
There's a
What's
beautiful
coming on my
shot
social
here of that they capture with him when he hits the turnbuckle.
I have
while
very good
laying it-
shots of this. I was like maybe 4 feet to the right of the camera, so I have very good shots of all this.
Nice.
And I like that belt. Like all the Monster Factory belts are color schemed
Cool.
Right,
with the divisions as well. Like just a great shot there.
So yeah, amazing stuff. Great match. Congratulations, Ezra.
Cool.
Next up, we have another title match, the second of 3. Controlled Chaos. Kid Chaos and Papa Juice against the Show Dogs, Colin Roach and Nasir Bailey. Controlled Chaos are just animals. These guys.
Which I would just like to Control Chaos is also a father-son tag team.
Oh,
No way.
Yes. I wasn't sure if I brought it up when we talked about them last week, but yes, they are a father-son tag team.
Really? Because Papa Juice doesn't look that old.
wow. The only other father-son tag team in recent memory I can think of is the Mysterios. And we saw how that turned out.
Wow, I had no idea. That's amazing. Yeah, they decimated the Show Dogs, and like,
I have some footage here.
great.
If you'd like me to bring it up.
I want to say, like, the Show Dogs, I see a lot of potential in these guys, but they were just outclassed here.
Yeah, the Control Chaos is just that good, and they're on fire heading in to their big show coming up. And with all the chaos within the division right now, with Mike Z being attacked, all the teams vying for a championship match, and their version of Total Elimination just looks brutal.
Ring that bell.
Like it's high competition in that tag team division, as we've seen over the last couple weeks. And again, gorgeous shot of those championships.
I see
Some
what you
very
mean about
nice
the color coding with the divisions.
Yeah, those belts, I've seen them with my eyes firsthand. Those belts are absolutely beautiful. And I am a fan of championship title belts.
I seen it.
Yeah, just the Show Dogs.
Yes.
2-3 years from now, I can see them being something. They just got to get there, man. They were outclassed in this match, but these guys, like, I definitely see something in them. Next up, the penultimate match of the evening, Sammy Reaper defeats EJ Rodriguez. Now, if you guys were watching last week, I had mentioned Sammy Reaper. Crowd was calling him Candy Corn.
Candy
yes.
corn.
All right.
We-
yes, I remember Candy Corn.
We saw him get pretty much manhandled by Pat Dynamite. But, yeah, he goes over EJ Rodriguez, and EJ Rodriguez is someone we saw the previous week as well. Well, yeah, take it away.
No, go ahead. But just popping it up while you're talking, so continue.
Yeah, Sammy, I had complimented his potential last week, And I saw a win out of him, which was not something I expected to see for a little while. But yeah, he came out a lot more serious, a lot more focused. He wanted
I
that
started a
W.
little bit further back than I wanted. No, this was definitely a fun match.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. It went outside for a little while. Wait, is that the one I'm thinking of that went outside? I don't know. I could be wrong. And Sammy Reaper kept his shirt on, which I am very happy about.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what a devastating DDT. Looking like the even flow.
He should call it the candy corn DDT.
The trick or treat.
Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, sir.
Yeah, all jokes aside, man, Sammy Reaper, man, if he keeps at it, man, he's someone who's going to be a serious threat in a little while. And no discredit to EJ Rodriguez. He put up a great fight in that match, too.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we know what the last match of the evening was.
We've already touched on it, but
we really didn't talk about Boom Harden and Alex Rivera yet.
Oh, that match is not on the cage match.
Well, that's their problem because I'm looking at the footage right now.
Yeah, I know. I realized that was the penultimate match actually, and I posted footage from that match. Yeah, that was a really, really good match. My friend that I went with said that that was his match of the night.
Yeah, it was a decently long match too.
Yeah. No, it definitely got its time. Boom, pulled it off.
All right, I'll play some of it here while we're talking.
Yeah, Alex Rivera, what a monster this guy is.
And this is just a preview of what Kid Legend's going to be going up against. Like, Boom Harden knows what to do being on every inch of that ring.
Yeah. Like, he may not be the best technical wrestler in New Jersey, but there's something to that. Like, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, especially if he's taking it to a guy double his size.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because you gotta keep somebody like Alex Rivera grounded. And I mean, then look at the power. He has him up on his shoulders right now.
Right.
Like that. So he has the strength to go up against these bigger guys.
And keep in mind, this is Alex Rivera, who just last week we saw in a very close match with JP Grayson for the Skywalker Championship.
For the PWU Championship?
Sorry. I get my belts confused.
Yeah, this was an absolute great match. All right, here we go. Get to the setup of that. This was a moment here that I liked. Was the setup to the crossface. Like this.
Deliberate.
Yeah, and already stretching out. Start working on that. And it just transitions right into a crossface. And that's a big guy to have down on the ground like that.
Yeah. He made it to the rope momentarily.
Yeah, and there it is there.
Seeing if I can upload something real quick.
So, I was about to say, I have this here for... Because as we had spoken about how the match ended. At this point, Alex Rivera's in control of this match. Like, eventually, that size just becomes advantage for him. But, boom, grabbing the ropes.
Yep.
And even he himself looked surprised he actually won the match.
I have very good footage of his celebration, but I can't post it because of what he does next. So I have a clip. It's still uploading. It should be done in just a second. It takes place earlier in that match, and like I said, I'm about 4 or 5 feet to the right of the hard cam, but I do get some unique perspectives from where I sit. Like just mentioned, the boom celebration, like that I can't post because I was like dead on it. But yeah, this is still uploading.
And then
And as
after
soon as he
that,
started
we
doing
had,
that, I panned over to Alex.
and then after that, we had Marvelous coming out, cutting a promo. Which brought out Sam the Dadbot, I believe.
Yeah. There it is. There it is. It's uploaded. I'll just plop this up real quick. That was earlier on in the match, but
Oh, that little yelp that he let out heading into the corner.
love it. Love it. And of course, the shimmy leg drop. That was nice too.
Yeah. And then we had the Pat Dynamite versus Billboard Billy Joel match.
No, we had a promo segment with Marvelous
Right.
from Monster Factory,
Okay.
which I'm working on pulling up right now.
Well, that sounds marvelous.
Isn't it, though? All right.
Again, a tag team with the man known as the God of Dadbot, Body Snatchers. They won the tag titles 3 separate times.
So you say you
Whoop.
A coffin match.
Oh, nice. How's everyone doing tonight? Listen, I've been hitting the headline in the ears. I really can't hear. How's everyone doing tonight? My name is Marvelous, and I'm a former 3-time Monster Factory Tag Team Champion. I am a former 3-time Monster Factory Middleweight Champion. And on November 22nd, 2300 Arena, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I'm going to go against my former best friend, my former tag partner, the guy who betrayed me, the God of that body. Ever since becoming the Thunder Lightning champion, the God of that body, I don't know, his So you say you want my soul in this coffin match. It's fine. You have my soul. But just remember, you're the one that wanted to test our relationship, not me.
Shut up, Marvelous!
Here's
None of these people want to hear your sob story. None of these people want to see you cry like a little baby. Hey, Saul! Who asked you, Brad? You think you're going to beat me for the Thunder and Lightning Championship at the 2300 Arena? You think you're going to get my big ass in a coffin? You're not even going to make it, because I've got the baddest, most dangerous men in that world. Get 'em, boys!
Well, this is a 3-on-1 assault. Marvelous. But he's not going to take that plane down. He got it down by his henchmen. Are getting pieced up by the light that there is. Stopped to Saw. But
I
got
just-
it down by his in the ring.
Cage match missed the Saul match too.
Huh?
Cage match missed the Saul match. Saul and Stife.
Ah, yes.
Cage match, man, they're not very accurate. Yeah, I think
We
So
do
that-
have you have a video up of that.
I do have a clip from that. Okay. Yeah, so Saul, as you saw there as part of Dead But Got whatever his name is. He had a match earlier in the evening with Stife. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, that was fancy.
He eventually got back in the ring. Do not remember who won that match. I think it was Stife.
Yeah, I do believe so as well. Double checking notes. Yep, Stife did win that.
I have footage. I just
And now we get the patent big billboard Bill Gold.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is one of the spots that we talked about earlier on, right here. Was the opening.
He goes, "No, this is my good hand." And he goes, "No, this hand's got more tattoos on it." And then Pat just doing the smart thing right there, taking out his legs.
Yeah.
I can't wait to post that footage.
Oh. Hold on. As I'm going through this, just so we can show some highlights. Here's one. And this match has a bunch of them, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
I hate that you guys won't hear the chop, but I have it barely on, and I hear the chop clear as day.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea how Pat not only retained his title and everything, but was able to walk out of that ring.
Like, I've stood in the presence of Billboard Bill and, like, I'm looking up to him. Like, I'm a
He's a
little
large
dude,
man.
but he is a.
He is a billboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Another massive chop that just sent Pat Dynamite off the top turnbuckle down to the ground.
I mean, Pat got decimated. I don't know how he lived through this match and then lived through the chair shot and multiple chair shots to the gut.
Yeah.
Amazing match.
Like, it's just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And then after that was the big leg drop on the apron.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And then there's another point. Pat tries to body slam him.
Pat showed why he is the champion in this match. This is
Yeah.
like we saw him take on Sammy Reaper last week. That was that wasn't a challenge for him. I don't know how he pulled this one out.
Well, he
Yeah,
had a
this
fairly
is-
big challenge back in October when we saw him defend his belt then against Declan.
Oh, what?
So, yeah, this was probably the next most significant challenge that he had after that.
Yeah, it's one of the tougher matches we've seen him have in recent memory.
One,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Yeah, and that's the end of the match, and we know what the rest is. We've already talked about it. But for anybody who wants to see the most important part of that whole thing,
Here's the thing about Declan Grant.
Robbie. Oh, Robbie.
always when you least expect it.
Yeah.
For
but now
real.
that you know he's back, you got to always expect Robbie.
Well, yeah. Yeah, just what a great show Friday night. I'm looking forward to this Friday night. But more importantly, I'm looking forward to PWU's Justified this Saturday, 7 o'clock
Yep.
Yes.
at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy in Mount Holly, New Jersey.
Historic Mount Holly, New Jersey.
Sorry, I got to get used to saying historic Mount Holly, New Jersey. Yeah, wow.
And you can get your tickets right now at pwunplug.com and use promo code GINGER, as has been scrolling at the bottom of the screen for almost the entire show. Save yourself some money and come see some great wrestling and probably a Santa Stunner. This is looking like it's going to be another amazing card.
Oh, absolutely. These shows don't disappoint.
No.
Never have, and I'm looking forward to all of the future ones because I know they won't disappoint.
And just some of the names for me to run through again that have been announced for this Friday, SPO Live, which if you're interested in what's going to happen with anybody who could appear on this show from PWU, you might want to show up because it's almost like a go-home show.
Yeah.
But some of the names just
Stupid
announced, Josh Adams, which he is, I believe, a 20-plus year vet of pro wrestling. He's won championships. He's competed in celebrity boxing. He is an absolute beast of a technical wrestler. and one tough SOB. Somebody I'm not really familiar with, Pedro Pablo, will be in action this Friday. Sam Reaper will be returning. Alex Rivera will be returning as well. They'll have Brian Burgundy. Somebody we're familiar with as well, Charlie Tiger.
Oh, yeah.
Isaac Scythe will also be on this show.
Sparkle.
Tyler Ski will be on this show. And much more. And tickets for this are only $10.
Oh, yeah. So you can, in theory, go to that, sleep on the street, and then the next night, for $30, go to the next show.
Yeah, or just get your tickets online and save yourself some money.
Yeah, you can do that,
You know,
too.
promo code GINGER. GINGER.
Who would ever remember that?
I keep
Yeah,
misspelling
I know,
it
seriously.
JINJER.
You know, and there's plenty of other
JINDER?
names that we don't know what they're doing yet. That
Oh,
will
yeah.
be there.
Some of which might be,
Sazzy, I assume, will be with Jay George. I don't have
Of
that
course.
graphic, but I saw he was announced as well.
some of these names are going to be involved in the 8-man tag, I'm assuming.
Of course.
I do have a list of everything. I know Dewey
There.
Donovan's also supposed to be in attendance. It's rumored
Because
Face
JP.
will be. Yeah, it's rumored Face will be returning.
Buying a ticket and sitting in the audience because he's suspended.
And then we're also probably going to get musical performances from A. Jiff and Lavari.
Keep it moving.
Can't you see?
You know, Rulo, Jay, like I said, yeah, so Helter Skelter will be there, who's the benefactor involved with everything going on with Justified JP Grayson. Todd Rod will be returning as Rerun.
Yes.
Hey.
Always a highlight.
Love seeing Todd Rod.
Phil Stamper, the PWU
President.
EVP.
Oh, no way. President
Eh.
Phil in the house.
Yes.
The EVP.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have
It's
Scott
not a Sunday, so we'll be okay. We won't be slapped into any submission holds.
We'll have Scott Holiday on commentary.
Of course.
It's looking like it's going to be another amazing show.
Oh,
And
man.
I wouldn't expect anything less at this point.
No, absolutely. I mean, every show I've been to at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy has been great. And every PWU show since they've come back has been amazing.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
Believe we covered
Anyone
it all.
got one or two or three? Let's just ring the bell.
Oh, well, all right. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us tonight for our PWU Justified preview show. And you will be able to catch us right back here next week, same time, 6 p.m. Tuesday, for our review of all this and talking about everything that happened, good or bad.
And if you watch that TV wrestling, every Sunday at 5, we do a stream talking about all that nonsense.
But we know where the action is.
Yeah, exactly.
PWU.
That's why on every Sunday show I make it a point to say, yeah, I didn't watch SmackDown because I was at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy watching wrestling in person.
Yes.
And also, if you're interested in trying out for pro wrestling or want to learn it, while you're at the show, acquire about a tryout or how you can sign up to learn pro wrestling.
And we're talking manager. We're talking, what are we talking? We're talking
Referee.
Production,
talent,
referee.
production,
Uh,
graphic design. I don't know.
I myself was just at a referee seminar this past Saturday,
Past Saturday.
with Brian Logan, it was an amazing time. Learned a lot. and look forward to putting that knowledge to use at some point. But it's going to be an amazing show this week. So, until I guess Sunday at the moment, when we'll be back, 5 p.m.
Not talking about this.
No, this will be Tuesday, 6 p.m. But until next time, everybody be good with each other. Do some good out there in the world, because God knows we need it at the moment. And I hope to see you guys Friday at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy and on Saturday for PWU Justified. Until then, we're ringing the bell, and we'll see you next time.
Everybody watching, I'm going to need you to visit www.freakkings.com. Check out all the merch. And before you do that, I'm going to need you to check out PJDG, YouTube and Instagram. And while you're doing that, you won't have to remember the name, because you'll remember the face.